One Melbourne council has had enough, ending its nearly 6-year partnership with Lime, saying it has failed to address those concerns. Joining us now to talk about the balance between convenience, sustainability and safety, Jeremy Lawrence from Streets Alive Yarra. Jeremy, welcome to you. Thanks for your time this morning. Do you agree with this decision? Is it the right decision?
No, we think this is a step backwards. We're in the mess that we're in because council hasn't done its job. The purpose of a council is to, manage roads, rates and rubbish. We've all heard that. And part of managing roads is managing parking. And if council had created an on-street car parking corral on every street in Yarra, just like there are car parking bays in every street in Yarra, then the users of share bikes would have somewhere to park the bikes instead of obstructing footpaths.
Yeah, but if Lime isn't offering that, the council can't insist, can it?
Well, Lime is an operator of share bikes. It doesn't own and operate the streets. So it's really the responsibility of council, who manages the street space, to provide the car sharing and the bike sharing parking bays.
Has there been a big swell of public opinion over these bikes over the past few years?
Well, we can see that user numbers are increasing and increasing fast. And of course, the inner city is a place where many younger people live and many people who aren't wealthy enough to own and operate a car. And so they choose other modes of transport, and one of those is share bikes. We see the numbers are going up, and if we look at other cities around the world, such as London and Paris and New York, those share bike schemes are booming, they're thriving, they're extraordinarily successful, and we'd like to see that work just as well here. Yeah,
and you mentioned those. I mean, the Boris bikes, they're locally called in London, really successful because they have the infrastructure of these docking stations. The bikes must be returned into docking stations. Is it purely cost that is stopping that happening here?
Well, London, of course, has the docked system and it also has dockless systems, and both are working very well. Melbourne tried a docked system and it had it running for 9.5 years, but it cost government $2 million a year to run. So really, instead of saying Lime isn't contributing back enough to council, that's quite mischievous. Instead, we should be saying Lime is providing a service which doesn't cost us $2 million a year. It's a win-win.
What about the safety aspects of it? Many people that get in touch with us saying their concerns are largely about people riding recklessly on them, not wearing helmets, and that it's just too dangerous to walk on the streets of a city now when there's bikes on the pavements.
Well, people shouldn't be riding bikes on footpaths, and if that's happening, then council again should step up and make it safe to ride on streets. People choose to ride on footpaths sometimes because they're too scared of the danger on the streets. So what we need in our cities is a rollout of 30 kilometres per hour zones, a network of protected bike lanes and modal filters to calm and slow vehicle traffic.
Jeremy, the area, it's one council in Melbourne that has scrapped the Lime licence. Presumably the other councils that surround still might have Lime licences. So what happens then? The network doesn't link up, does it?
Yeah, it would be a terrible setback. For cycling or either private or share bikes to work, you need to be able to go across Melbourne. And so if councils are going to pick at this and unravel it, create gaps or holes in the system, then probably we need the state government to step in and say, look, we're a growing city, our population is going to double by 2050, we've already set the housing targets, and if councils aren't going to be mature enough about this, then we'll take the powers away from you and we'll create a share bike system across all of inner Melbourne.
What happens next then, Jeremy?
Right now we're advocating, as we usually do, putting up good suggestions in good faith to the public sphere and asking for councils to do better. What's going to happen now, unfortunately, is that council is going to write to Lime and say, you're out. Then, when the bikes actually disappear from the streets, then we'll see the pushback from the users, the people who are previously benefiting from it, and they'll show their displeasure.